Howdy and welcome to Sunburnt Gaming. We're continuing on with our 1920s mage game. The group has returned from the underworld and found that they had been replaced by doppelgangers that were actually all doppelgangers of by the same person, King, a seer of the throne, somehow using magic to be in multiple places at once, with multiple different disguises. During this time, they apparently have given gifts to you all in an attempt to win you over before their identity was revealed. Currently, though, we are in the sanctum where Experience has recently recovered from their mystical drug use and legacy gaining. Well, you're now conscious and such. Like you're no longer experiencing the high. You're coming off it. And while there, Snake Eyes has entered the building, and the local abyssal Skur has taken advantage of the paradox condition that was on them, allowing the abyssal to manifest itself physically, appearing in front of everyone as a solid creature of living fire with an ape-like shape, a gorilla ape-like shape to its body. And I believe we ended this last session with it laughing and cackling. Now, free to...
Gorilla cackle.
Yes, the classic sound that we all know and love.
Yes.
I would like to hear a gorilla cackling in life. I think that would be a good thing.
I think it would be somehow less unsettling than a gorilla giggling. I think that would be uncomfortable.
No.
So,
Why do you want the gorillas to not be happy?
you know, maybe that's something we should interrogate at some stage. But right now, we do have an abyssal to deal with. You're at least partially conscious. I believe everyone is present for this, so I think the group decided to go to the sanctum after dealing with King at their respective.
Yeah, we wanted to get some matter
locations.
as well, but we couldn't.
So this creature is laughing in front of you all. Is there any initial reaction?
Oh my god, it's an ape! Is that
That's
what you're
weird.
looking for?
I guess I'll pull out my sword.
I'm backing away.
Damn.
The creature is seeing the blade, shall take a small step back, and then I think it's going to make like a monkey screech, and a
What a surprise.
plume of fire just comes out like a shockwave
Okay.
from the screech at you, John Dow.
Did it hit all of us?
It's symbolic.
It does not. It is sort of like.
Did you just say it's symbolic?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes, I did.
No, it's symbolic! Ah. What the fuck? Oh.
Okay, so this is an attack. Would you like to turn on some sort of mage?
I'll turn on the death armor.
Okay.
I might get ready to try to suppress the fire next attack. I try to put it on.
We need water!
I run to. No, I'm not going to the
And I
kitchen.
Okay.
heard there's so much water. Sorry, drinks in the gambling den.
Oh, sorry. I should also say, Matt. I think death armor only works against kinetic attacks.
Oh
Do you still
The
want to
armor.
use that
Does
armor?
nothing.
I'll just check what are the options.
I think in your case it may just be also like matter armor, which also doesn't do anything against
Oh no.
energy, I think. You got Prime. Prime would actually help, I guess. That one, it reduces damage from magical attacks.
Okay, sure, prime
You
armor.
reduce it by 2. Okay.
Sure, prime armor.
Okay. You take 3 lethal damage.
Ooh.
As this smokeless flame blasts you, and some of it is going to like hit the walls as well.
Not the walls.
So there's going to be like the wall behind you is just like got some light little flames on it right now. If you guys want to do stuff quickly, I recommend feel free to do things, and then he won't be. It'll be basically turn-based, but we're not going to do initiative or whatever because he did because I don't think this will be a full-out fight scene. But
I'm gonna get some water.
What?
What?
No.
Don't worry, if it makes a fire, set something in fire, I can like.
It just
Try to
attacked
burn.
one of our members. And
Yeah.
you guys are like, well, I gotta go get some water, start smoking
No.
out of the room.
What?
I can't just like
It's
straight
made
up
of
kill this
fire. I'm
thing.
getting water, bro. It's not even. It's what?
It's not that. What?
We have magic, guys.
Look, I am actually a bit interested in this thing, which I don't want to immediately kill it, but it does seem
Okay.
like a danger. It does seem like a danger, though. So
It just seems like it has attacked me.
Can I turn
Yeah.
on my mage sights?
yes, you can turn on mage sights reflectively. I think all of your things are ruling right now, so I think you
What
can
the heck
turn
does
them all on.
spirit sight do?
So firstly, I think because you have enough, you would actually be able to always see, but always sense when this abyssal is around now, even if it discorporates into becoming in twilight, becomes like ghostly. You'll be able to sense it.
Okay.
And as for the active benefits of like turning on mage sight, you also have that you can sense like how far away the spirit world is. You can sort of tell like all the different resonances around you. It highlights any manifested spirits, so like he's very visible. You can see him sort of gobbling up, and there's this twisted energy radiating off Snake Eyes. This wrong, like you are just seeing everything wrong in the world, like the most dull things possible. Someone staying completely in the lines, no freedom at all, just doing the most monotonous stuff you can think of.
Oh, that sucks.
Those symbols are clinging to Snake Eyes, festering off them, and those ideas are being gobbled up and fueling the flame.
Quick, Snake Eyes! You've got to do something crazy.
What? What do you mean?
It's the only way to fix it.
What's crazy?
Also around you would be the resonance of, because I think you're currently in the drug den, right? Or did you? What room is this in?
Oh, I haven't run off. No, I was getting yelled at, so I stopped to have an argument, and I'm still in the abyssal located room,
I think you're in the main room, right?
wherever that abyss is.
Okay.
Is that like
I think here there would be
Fireplace,
some
right?
resonance of sanctity around the place. Like this is like a special. Like you can see that the place is made of specialness.
Wow.
The other resonances that would be around would probably be that there is sort of like pulses of vice coming from some of the rooms.
I wonder who would do that. That's crazy. That's
I
messed
mean,
up.
it's not.
isn't it?
It's not just the drug den.
Oh.
And then there's just the current of fire and inspiration. Like whenever you look at a wall, you can sort of feel the heat behind it. And it's like a torch held high, inspiring vibes. And when you just look at a wall, those are the prime resonances around.
I look at a wall and I feel inspired. Okay.
You can feel the inspiration within it.
That wall is you know what? That wall is really cool. Cool. Yes. Snake Eyes. You gotta do
Yep.
something crazy. You're too boring and that's why it's here.
Something I've never done before. Well, we're under attack. I'm gonna take out my knife and attempt to throw it at the guy.
Didn't you try to do that before?
No, I've never actually attacked anyone, I don't believe. I feel like this is not going to go well, but let's see what happens.
It has a defense of 2.
Well, what do I use to attack?
Traditionally, for such attacks, it is athletics
Okay, I don't think I have athletics.
Yeet?
and dexterity.
Okay, I'm okay at dexterity.
Or strength or dexterity. I think it's
I'm
whichever.
much better at dexterity. So that would be 3 dice normally, and then what you said -2, so it's 1 die.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna go really well, guys. Hey!
Okay, you get 1
That's
success.
crazy.
Was that
The-
crazy enough for you?
Congrats.
Yay.
Then I
Okay.
wanna, like, try and hide behind something.
So you throw this, it embeds in the creature, goes through. It's sort of like if you threw it through a curtain. So there's like a tear, but it keeps going through.
Oh, it's
It doesn't seem immensely harmed. You consider there's some damage to its corporeal form, its corpus, but it doesn't seem to be like slowed down. It's maybe just got a scratch.
I'm
equivalent.
very surprised that worked, I have to say.
I meant like wild, not like.
While the thing is, what you're looking at, you see that the symbols around Snake Eyes, they go from the monotony to shifting to something you would more clichédly associate with Snake Eyes. You could say, like goes from the dull monotony stuck in their lane to this is like a gamble. They're like suddenly, and all that monotony stuff, it's sort of like cast off as a shell,
Okay.
and it's sitting in the room still, but it's no longer radiating off Snake Eyes.
Okay.
Is there anything we want to see from so John Dow and Domino? You two still haven't really acted or
So my mage armor, is that gonna with forces, does that give better protection against say fire attacks, or is it just
it'll apply your forces dots as armor
yeah, okay,
against such attacks.
I'll turn it on. I'm gonna try to talk to it if it will respond. I don't know
You
if
gotta speak ape language. You gotta speak ape abyssal.
off chance it just speaks English.
I did just throw a dagger at it, just so you know.
Yeah,
Perfect. Did you
No,
guys
I-
hear that?
I heard something.
I heard like a siren yawn.
Yeah, I heard something. Oh, this is
if
dark.
it throws a dagger, then
Dude. I have a rat person behind me. Ow!
So you're gonna try and talk to it.
I'm gonna try to approach it, which might mean like a bad animal can attempt.
Is it
Okay.
an animal?
It's an 8. What the hell, man?
Well, I mean, unless you can approach apes with like.
No, it's an 8.
The
I
other
agree.
dots I don't
I
have.
agree.
Okay, sure.
This is minus.
-1.
No,
Oh,
it's
no?
got its own penalties.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
a chance.
which is -1.
-2.
Why couldn't it just be -1, huh? Dramatic fail.
No, no.
I'm asking you this as a friend.
You got a failure on your chance die.
Yeah.
Do you dramatically fail? What
Well,
was
my
your
friend-
intent? Like, you move up to it and you're trying. What sort of message or what sort of thing were you trying to convey?
I was just gonna see if I can try to talk to it to get that way. If it just comes towards us, then we can just like.
But what sort of
just-
reaction?
I just wanted to see if there was a way to communicate with it, just in any way. Speaking was a possibility, but after
It's spoken. It's just to be clear. This is spoken to you before.
yes,
It literally said stuff when it appeared, right?
I thought it just cackled.
It's just then
Like
it
a
was
crazy
active.
ape.
Previously, it's offered magical secrets to
What the heck?
to dominate.
No one tells me anything.
Well, I don't think you knew.
I did. Okay, I forgot that part from the last session, and yes,
It
I
wasn't from last session, but it
That
was
was
like
ages ago.
previously during like the time skips and things like that. We talked about how it tried to tempt you every now with abyssal knowledge of fire to to do more fire magic. And you're
Yes.
like, no, I'll not.
Yeah.
So you're boring and you didn't tell me.
I forgot about that part of the time skip. Unfortunately, that's like okay. I'm still gonna approach it with that intent to like, okay, what it's back now? Is it if it's offering again? I'm gonna maybe consider its offer, but like, I guess it's appropriate for dramatic failure anyways. It was a bad idea to try to handle it.
I think so. It's going to be insulted.
Yeah.
I have been chained here too long.
Ah, it speaks! What the heck?
It just okay.
Just to be clear, so its previous manifestation was just, I believe, appearing in fires, never physically before. It just could appear in fire.
Oh, I just thought I was high.
Crazy.
That was real?
So I think yes, it's going to say, I've been chained here too long. Now I can spread the knowledge, my gifts, with the world. He is
You
going
shouldn't
to.
die.
That's such a low effort.
Mhm.
Eh-heh.
Wait, John Dow still hasn't done anything. Save the day.
Yeah, that sounds like a villain speech. I guess Suya has to die. Did the knight do anything to it when it was thrown, or?
So it did some damage, but it my description of imagine you threw a knife through a curtain. So it puts a hole in the curtain, it's like a tear, but it just kept going through.
Some of my curtains.
So there's it's this fire up, but there's a small hole in its fabric,
Okay, well,
tear.
I guess I'll run up and stab it.
Okay. So it has 2 defense.
John down, no.
I'll be like, yeah, John Dow, good work. Just like the different reactions. What does experience say?
What? I'm thinking. In character and in life. Is Jacob there? Did he just sort of
No, I'm just waiting for Matt to roll.
Okay.
He's assembling his dice pool from what I can slightly hear.
Cool.
Oh
Never
no.
mind.
What?
That's
Eight.
that's pretty funny.
Eight,
What was
so,
the chance?
Well,
it's like 90 or something. Like,
for everyone at
um,
home, you got 0 successes on 8 dice. Unlucky, hey?
that's yeah, it is pretty unlikely. 8 dice, 94% chance of getting at least one.
Hey, look on the bright side. You rolled that big 6%.
I've seen people fail on 15 dice with rote.
Wow, that's just not.
You get to less than 1% chance of failure with 13 dice.
I always like
So you're
it how
telling me that
games
they
people are
should-
like, oh, I had like a 95 chance to hit, and then they miss, and they're like, how could this happen? I had a 95% chance to hit, and I'm like, well, I guess it was the 5%.
what a great conversation that sounded like.
Like it's 1 in 20 is 5%, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Well, what's 1 in 10?
What? What kind of question is that?
What?
10%.
Okay, 10%.
And then you halve that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's a quick way. Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
an accusation. Like,
It's not an accusation.
it was very accusatory. So, but yeah, so it's like the chances of missing on a 95% chance hit is rolling at 1, right? So, okay, so do you dramatically fail, Matt? As John Dow swings his blade.
No, I feel like this is a dangerous spot to badly fail.
Okay. So you swing, and it is able. I think it's going to jump to like a nearby table or cabinet or something, and just the wood starts to like heat up under it, and begins to burn. I think everyone's acted now, right? It is going to try and run out.
Ah, shit.
Not my problem.
It's going to try and scramble past people, go for a nearby window, and leap.
No, don't do it! You got so
on the
much to
ground
live
floor,
for!
right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think we're on like the top floor or anything.
Ah.
Can it fly?
Does it need
Uh,
to?
it as you have not seen it fly, but you've only seen it in like fires before. It's
can
possible that
fly.
it could. It's
I've seen
possible that it could,
fireworks.
like hot air rises. So
They fly now?
They fly now?
I've still never watched that film because I've never heard a good thing about it.
Yeah, don't. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, I've watched Star Wars so much as a kid. Now it's just, oh.
You know what? I do think Star Wars is overrated. Even the
Yes
like
and
original
no.
ones.
I think anything that's being held up as like this is the best is gonna obviously be overrated because that's not how things work. Like
Yeah. Star
Okay.
Wars is just okay.
you guys want to try and like anyone want to spend their action trying to catch it or prevent it from escaping in some way?
I don't know. Is this a spirit? Does this count as spirit?
It counts as a spirit, yes.
Okay. I have to
If
lock
you
in
can-
and do some big
At
things.
least according to your wizard eyes.
Okay.
So this is something that you would know in character.
So I have a spell, if I can see it, called Channel Essence, or if I can touch it, where for a reach I can drain essence directly from a spirit.
Okay.
But I don't know what that would do in character.
It would mean that it
No.
could.
He said in character.
No. I don't know.
No, you you would have some basic knowledge. You've got multiple dots of spirit. You can't like it's just sort of like innate some level of it.
Okay.
So like I'm just gonna tell you the basics, not any specifics, just like what you would know. You would know that spirits need essence to do their powers, and they get really hungry and need a lot of for like just existing.
So if I if I took it all away, then it would cease to exist. I'm a big brain.
Okay, so if you're going to cast this, that's 1 reach for instant, 1 for sensory range, I assume.
Yeah, because it jumped out the window.
We're still at the jumping out the window stage because I asked if anyone wanted to spend an action to try to
Oh,
prevent it.
I'm not grabbing it. I think that's a terrible idea.
You want to grab the solid fire?
that sounds like sounds like an experience idea, but I can't tackle things well.
Is it possible to just like jump in front of the window?
Um,
Do you get down, Mr. President, in the window? Or like the
I
spirit?
will allow it as an
Lightning
attempt. Yes. So that would be a contested athletics roll. Does that sound right to you, Matt?
Yeah, it would be strength or stamina, or dexterity.
Strength makes sense to me. Strength or stamina, I could say stamina because you're trying to resist be a force against.
Speaking about stamina, how long has it been since we came up?
Like an hour or two only.
Oh God, man, I just want to get my point of stamina back.
Okay, so I don't think that this necessarily is a strong fit for Skur. So he does not get a bonus to this roll.
Yay.
Yes. Woo.
Okay. You were able to block his path. You are more agile, tough, like trying to get past. But you were able to hold him back.
Am I being burned?
We'll say take 1 bashing.
Hot.
Okay.
At least there's some wicked burn scars after this.
Yeah, I wouldn't personally enjoy it. But
Yeah, but you're not Jean.
that's what healing magic's for. I'm sure you'll be fine.
We have a lot of healing magic.
Experience. Okay, this. Do you know much
Hello.
about this thing, or?
I'm casting a spell. Talk to me later.
Okay. No, I don't know much about spirits. I'm just gonna try to snuff the fire out and hope it's not feeding. Like, it's probably just gonna generate another fire, but at the current moment, I believe that snuff out the fire, then it should like either weaken it or just straight up kill it.
You're not going to turn the heat up?
No, I've tried that before. So yeah, that was just going to be like, how big is it? Is the fire itself? How big? Sorry, how big is the monkey? I guess.
Oh, he's pretty small. Like he's what size today? Size. Let's see. He's resistant. Like he's
Hold on. I'm in the think tank.
14, 15-year-old height, but like
What the heck? I thought it was like a little gremlin looking thing.
Oh,
it
I
is.
thought it was
He's size 4. So he's not
See,
like
15-year-olds are gremlins.
he's not like an adult. He's like a 14-year-old.
How tall?
Oh.
14-year-olds can-
I was like this tall at 14. I was this tall at like 12.
Okay, yeah, well, not all giant.
I don't know if we could pull off like a 4 potency
gonna look up average height for
spell.
14-year-olds.
4 potency, what?
Oh, because I was just gonna like use control fire to like just decrease it itself to just nothing.
Oh, so I think
164
that's
centimeters.
fire. Okay, so when it comes to the fire rules, they use different size things in specific, I think.
Right.
So so fire has 2 charts that determine how things normally work.
Yep.
One is the size and one is the heat level, which acts as a modifier. So it is currently, I'd say, about bonfire sized. Would be.
Oh, okay. So it'll just be like
So
bonfire.
there's torch, bonfire, inferno, as the
Okay.
size. So I think that might be the size being referred to in control file.
Yeah. Okay. No, I think that's it. So it'll just be a 2 potency. Won't be that bad.
It would be being withstood,
Yes.
so that you may want some more potency beyond that, just because it's gonna reduce your potency a bit.
Let me see my base roll and I'll reduce
So
potency.
Mike, how is your spell going?
Hello. Yes.
Also.
While he figures out his, we'll roll yours.
I'm casting a spell. I'm overreaching by 2.
Oh, no.
I'm using my tool.
To reduce it to. I think your paradox is still 2 per overreach, so it's only -2. It's only 2 left.
That sounds right. I don't know. I think my paradox.
You can't afford to.
Sorry, I
Oh.
think my paradox is still 2. So yeah.
One success.
I'm
What are you
gonna-
containing or releasing?
Yeah, I got plenty of health. I'm chilling.
Okay. So then roll wisdom.
Nope.
Oh no. Okay, so you are going to get the abyssal condition of abyssal capacity. So the way that when you channel essence normal.
What's capacity mean? That's experience.
So normally when you channel essence, you end up putting it in your mana stores as if it was mana. It gets to keep whatever resonance and stuff it had. So like you could, like, I think in our previous Egyptian campaign, Vermouth did things like channel essence of the Nile into themselves, and then could then give it to spirits of the rivers and things like that separately to like feed them and sustain them as offerings. So in this case, the thing that an element of your mage has been corrupted is your mana essence capacity.
A lot of words.
How much you can store and your energy stores.
Okay, so you're telling me I can't hold as much mana?
I'm gonna say that any mana, anything that goes into your thing is gonna get a bit corrupty.
Oh well, I'm about to get a whole bunch of essence.
You can't use mana to clear paradox for a bit.
Oh, I never do. It's fine.
It will expend itself if you completely clear out your. You have to completely clear it out in order to
Mana.
your mana and essence. So
Okay.
there has to be nothing in the tank.
I've only got 1 mana now, so I'm a good chunk of the way there.
Well, you're about to get some essence.
That's what they all say.
So, yes. So let's see how well this spell goes. Maybe you
Something
don't
about-
end up with.
There's definitely something about rank that I don't know. What a shame.
That rank is how powerful the thing is.
Yeah,
it's their
I
notice.
know there's something about only certain ranks can manifest, but experience knows nothing. Experience will -1.
A
to-
rank 1 can manifest, materialize, and everything.
No, but you know what? You're right. Not what I meant, but yeah. I'm going to roll. Should have 3 potency, so it'll affect up to. It's withstood by rank.
Yeah.
So if it's 2 or less, it'll be affected.
Okay.
I got 1 success.
Okay. So the creature suddenly has its essence ripped out of it and pulls. Do you have another? Because right now I don't think you have another target. So it would have to be.
Eh? You cut out a little bit.
As far as I know, you don't have anywhere. You didn't target anything else but the creature, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The spell
so in
allows
that
mages to
case,
draw essence into their pattern. Yeah. Or into a spirit or suitable receptacle.
okay.
Hell no. That's me.
And it doesn't say like a potency amount. It just says just any amount.
May transfer an amount of essence equal to spell's potency, which was 3.
Right now it's 1.
Yeah.
With-
Oh,
with
sorry.
two
After
bites.
withstand 1. Well,
So
I did
you
all
only
that
get
for distance. Damn.
So you get 1 from that, I guess.
Why is the alarm going off? Stop.
You're not having good luck with technology today.
Ah.
Okay, so you please put 1 essence in your thing, and I will take some essence out.
Aha! I have become the ruler of this spirit. Well,
Okay, Anthony, you were going to try and snuff the.
Yep.
As your-
I realize I've got control fire as a rote. So.
And what
do
is
I-
the name of this rote?
Dominion over fire.
well.
Creator Kelvin rote skill sites. So do I add like the rote skill to the spellcasting roll, or is it just the?
As a
increased
yantra,
percentage?
you can add it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it'd be the yantra for the spell.
Got it. So. Yeah, I think I've read up something about like potency can go higher, or.
Well, so the
Without
rote
minuses.
the rote benefit is that 1, you can use that yantra.
Yep.
2, that you have reach as if you had 5 dots of forces.
Right.
So right now you can do your instant, your sensory range, no risk of overreach. If you want to increase the potency, you can.
Yep. I will.
Because it will be withstood by
Okay.
by its resistance.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for 3 potency. Which is a bit -6.
What's the primary factor of this spell?
Primary factor? Wouldn't that not be potency?
It looks like it's duration.
Oh, it's duration. Okay.
So by default, it'll be you've got 4 forces, right?
Yeah, 4 forces.
Okay. So by default, this will be going for 5 turns. If you do advanced duration, then it would be a month.
I'm gonna do 5 turns and just hope that's enough to just.
I mean, you can just
Stop.
choose for it to be advanced. Like you've got the reach,
Okay, advanced then.
and then you can just end it whenever you want.
Off chance it doesn't die, just weakens. Alright. Okay. Sure, that leaves me 4 dice.
Do you have so even with the science dots?
Well, I picked potency 3, but I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be that high. But I'll just willpower.
Oh,
it.
wait. So how much safe reach do you have? You've got this is like a 2-dot spell.
It's a 2-dot spell, yeah.
So you'd have 4 safe reach, 1 for instant, 1 for sensory, 1 for duration. You could theoretically take a reach to swap what its primary factor is. You could make it so its primary factor is potency if you do that, which would mean that you would start with 4 and with a -0 penalty.
So start with 4 extra dice, or.
Well, it would start with 4 potency.
Oh,
rather
okay,
than-
right.
Rather than 1, if you
Right.
spend that reach.
Okay, I'll spend that reach.
And then it's up to you how much penalties to take.
Yeah, no, I think we'll just stick with 4 potency. And you know what? I'll just take the extra penalties. 1 extra potency, and that should be so it should be 5. It should just snuff out.
You'd hope so.
I'd hope so. Seems so.
That's
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
you got a success, and the potency you said was 5?
5, yeah.
Okay, so it's going to do some resistance to that. It suddenly, you see immense chunks of its form just, like when you deoxygenate a flame, like how it shrinks. And with that shrinking, it is suddenly no longer size 4, it is now size 1.
So would you say it's like
How
a
small is
baby?
It is mouse sized now.
Mouse!
Like it is a
Aw.
flickering,
It's so cute.
tiny little thing.
Step on it, Jean Down.
Is it still flamey?
It's still on fire.
Yeah, like when you step on it. What?
You can hear that it's making noises, but they are not intelligent.
It lost all its speech capability.
Maybe we just can't hear it because it's too tiny.
I lean in real close.
Oh no.
My ear bit me.
It is going to try and unfortunately it doesn't have possession powers. I'm sorry, Mike. I can't give you another possession.
Thwarted by Jacob again.
Yes, I've been so cruel to you, Mike. Constantly depriving you of possession.
I'm just a simple man.
So it is gonna try. It tries to. I think it's gonna try and crawl onto your hair, like a little leap.
I've got a little pet.
It's gonna ignite your hair. It's made of fire. Hair isn't the most it's not not flammable, but it's not super flammable. So it's not.
Get off.
Is anyone helping? I'm just wondering if I should do something.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna run straight to the alcohol if you don't.
Okay.
Oh shit! No, don't run over there. Could have just tried to catch it. That's gonna burn
It's
my
a
hand.
bucket of water time.
We've got like
Well,
more
now you're pro water.
It wasn't
Also
before.
was
Like,
dead, you know.
this is crazy.
Okay, so Mike, can I get a
No.
I think just strength dexterity roll.
No.
Okay. So you failed to put it out with your initial flailing.
Stop, drop, and roll.
What does that mean? I don't think it's been
It's
invented
probably
yet.
not been invented yet.
What do you mean it hasn't been invented yet?
Okay,
What you're
time to
saying.
look up.
I feel like that's going to be can't be that more, right?
It's more like it's an advertising thing.
1975?
Wow.
Learn
Okay,
not to
People
burn
would know
toasters.
roll, right? But that's not what it is.
Because I'm like fires existed for a long time. It's not slip, slop, slap. It doesn't require modern knowledge to.
we
It wasn't
No.
discovered
important to anyone, I
fire.
guess.
We've even as man, we've created fire itself with our own tools.
For the non-Australians, slip, slop, slap is our national motto in Australia.
You explain that one, but not stop. Actually, I feel like the other one makes a lot more sense. Doesn't need an explanation of stop.
Yeah, I feel like
drop, and
everyone
roll.
should know stop, drop, and roll, in the world, in the
Hopefully.
English-speaking world at least. I assume there's equivalents in the non-English-speaking world. What are the rest of you doing now?
Is
Do we have a fire blanket in this house?
yeah.
I did
You
not
think
know.
we would after what happened?
I don't
but
think so. I
Did
very
they
much doubt
exist?
it. I don't think it matters if it exists. I
we
think
still
we'd
wouldn't have it.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Fire! Someone put out the fire. I can go fill up a bucket. I'll start doing it, but there's no way that it's gonna happen in time.
Do we have any ice?
You gonna throw ice cubes with experience?
That's what I'm hearing.
We would not.
Ow!
We don't have a,
Ow!
Like,
we don't have a
bucket
like in
holding or
fridge,
something?
no.
We don't have a fridge. Oh god. Yeah, we have a.
We don't have a fridge.
No one has a
We
fridge.
don't have a fridge.
No one has a fridge. Though, if there was something that
an
could
Ice
cool
box.
food,
There is an ice box.
That's it.
though, if
Cool.
there is something that can cool food, I will put everything in jelly.
It's too early for that. I think.
I will wait for the time.
I think that's post World War II where everyone was crazy about the jelly. I think.
Yeah, it was. I can't achieve my dream yet.
Concerning.
And jelly does not refer jam.
Oh,
the
no.
worst.
For any of our American listeners.
Oh, just if you want to know what I'm getting at, just look up a 1950s cookbook.
Wait,
You'll see magical
what do they
things.
call jelly?
Gelatin.
Gelatin.
Really? That's so long.
Wait, is jelly on a plate an Australian
plate?
song?
Oh,
What?
is it?
What is happening now?
Well, jelly on a plate obviously refers to like jelly, not jam.
Oh, it was a Wiggle song. Yeah, of course it was.
Oh,
Australian.
the Wiggle
Okay.
song. Okay.
This a song? I don't know this song.
I'm not singing it.
I don't know.
Released
Know this
one
song.
of their newer releases, 2019.
Like Jello. They call jelly Jello.
Like, okay, yeah, I know that.
Wait,
I
I
didn't.
just asked the question and you didn't
I thought we
answer
just
it.
got jelly from like from the Brits or something.
Oh yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
kind of just spaced out. But yeah, no. Jello. And jam. Stuff like that.
This is why we have communication issues. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Why are you putting jelly in a sandwich?
Yeah,
It doesn't
as a
make any
kid, I was
sense.
like, Americans are like, why are these kids putting jelly on their sandwiches? Oh, that's so disgusting.
You know, if you go back far enough, you know what aspic is.
Oh,
I-
by the
Aspic
way,
is
I-
exactly what I was referring to.
What?
fire blankets haven't been created yet.
Oh, Mike, have you
it's the
not heard of
meat jelly.
aspic?
Well, that's
It makes sense because you know broth. If you leave it out, it becomes gelatinous. So you just make that into food.
Yeah.
It's like byproduct.
It's hideous. It's cursed. Truly.
So yeah, you can get like
They did
peanut
a lot of
butter
things.
and aspic.
Yeah.
It's savory and savory.
Oh, it looks terrible.
Oh yeah, it does. They were crazy about this though, because the
It's
fridge
just
could
a
do
cat
magical
flavor.
things.
You know what? Yeah, the fridge can do magical things. Just so right.
The fridge mage.
Honestly, a pretty cool concept now I think about it, but
Just be aware that early fridges like either killed you or made global warming worse. Because like the reason why they did the global warming gas is because the previous gas killed people.
Really?
oh, sorry, did they run on gas or was it? Yeah.
They're not running gas, but like it needed like a the two parts of the fridge is that there's a gas that absorbs heat.
Yeah.
So and then it like makes a cold air and the hot air. So the hot air obviously like gets vented and cooled off, but like the cold air is what like makes the fridge cold. So, but the gas when it leaks, it either kills you if it's earlier, or if it's a bit later, then it causes global warming. They replaced the killing you gas one with the global warming one.
So what
Well-
you're saying is this should be like a guardian, the Veil? Assassinating people via fridges?
Sneakily replaces your fridges with a gas.
All the while experiences hairs on fire.
You guys are crazy, man.
We got a bucket.
Okay,
We've got
I'm filling up the bucket with water, I suppose, but I was really hoping that the fire mage was gonna do something, to be
Hmm.
honest.
Honestly, it's not that big of a fire, but I can put it out if you want.
I think experience would appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll put it out.
Oh, thanks, man.
Same roll. For like 10.
Whose house was this again?
The building you're in is the Sanctum.
There's someone in this place, isn't it?
Technically, it's also his.
Okay, well, would you have fishing supplies?
What?
Does anyone fish?
No.
Hell no.
Then you
No.
won't have nets. Okay, never mind.
That's
I don't know what to do besides maybe take a swipe at it, and that might kill hurts.
If you hit me, it's so over for you.
Yeah, see?
okay. I'm just getting the water if no one's doing anything.
I did control fire again with the
Then
road.
get the water, man.
I'm getting it. You're just in the kitchen.
It's gonna keep setting fire though. I can only just keep doing this per turn.
I come back in with the water. Is it still on fire?
I
Yes,
stopped
I
at the
think
first.
so.
No, I
Okay.
stuffed at the first one, but like it's gonna read the green light.
So
Well,
wait,
maybe-
what spell did you just cast, Anthony?
Control fire. Just
You can't stack
Upgrade.
spells unless they're higher potency. So it'd stay.
oh, sorry. It's the same fire technically, is it? Okay.
You could just do, like it's fine to do like a fraying of like or unraveling of stuff fire, throw fire. That'd be fine.
Can you just draw
that-
fire?
It's got like 4 dots, right?
Nice.
Four
So
forces,
he can unravel fire.
Yeah.
You can't unmake it, but you can unravel it fine.
It becomes wind.
It goes out.
Oh. Oh.
Coming down with a bucket saying, "Do we need you to throw this somewhere?"
Yeah. Throw it.
There are still some flames on the table.
Is experience on fire?
We're on the
No.
table. Ah,
Okay, then I'll prioritize the table.
that's a bit expensive. No.
Not too bad.
It's expensive. Surely you want. You know what?
To not be on
I
fire.
Put
have
it out.
intelligence.
Okay, I put it on the table. Does it go out? Is it magical fire or is the water gonna
It
work?
is normal fire,
Okay.
except for the fact that it didn't have smoke.
Well, that's
Right,
cool.
like that, but like it's hard to tell that 'cause fires. So.
Okay, well, I guess crisis averted. I pour some of the water onto Experience's head because I think he's gonna be pretty hot for you.
Oh.
We should avoid any more fires in the sanctum.
That's true, but also we should avoid abyssals in the sanctum.
It was your fault.
Hey, if it wasn't here in the first place, then
No. Say all you want, but that was your fault.
No, it was partially my fault, but partially like we should just get rid of the guy. We don't need him here. Is he gone now? Is he dead?
According to the spirit site of experience, the entity is no longer in front of you guys.
It ain't here.
Ran off.
Well, its physical form was probably destroyed. So.
Okay.
Alright, we're chilling.
Well, I mean,
Ape escape.
Ape probably escaped.
I think.
How do I get rid of essence?
Give it to someone, right? Oh no, what happened to all the tests that was around?
the ones that's like the
We
coal.
had, like a lot of mana, yeah.
They're
lying
still in
around
there.
the tests.
They're still in
Okay,
the coal.
Didn't catch fire or anything.
Correct.
Anyone know how to get this into people? I don't think we can eat it.
I can eat it.
Okay,
I
I give it
just-
to experience.
Oh, I gotta get rid of. Okay, I hold it. I gotta get rid of my mana and stuff first.
Oh, you got too much
Just-
mana?
How do I get rid of? What the heck is essence, man?
You asking me? In character?
I don't know.
Is the fireplace still
Alright, if
here? I'm just
essence
making
is
sure
like
that's
matter.
still here.
Yeah, okay.
Can I use essence as mana?
No.
What the heck can I use essence for?
I mean, you give it to spirits, right?
I ain't a spirit.
Yeah, that's why you have to give it to someone else.
Why do
He's
I
a
have
spirit.
this?
I don't know how you got it.
You know what? Red
I will
fist.
say that because you're in spirit sight, you can see. You can see Red Fist currently.
Red fist. Take this.
And Red Fist will say,
Eat it.
Find something that can devour it without being corrupt.
What?
I do not want the flame. The flame would be wrong. Be a sick and twisted thing. I am a creature of the fight, of spilled blood, of
Fire
victory.
hot. Fire indeed hot.
What?
They don't want to eat the fire.
He
We
doesn't
can't
want
see
to.
that, right?
Why doesn't he want to eat the fire?
Maybe he doesn't like abyssal creatures?
Doesn't taste very nice.
I am not. I am not a creature of flame.
But you keep saying that. It's not explaining it.
We
Do
can't
you
hear
eat
him, right?
stone? Do you
You
eat?
have to eat coal.
Do you
Huh.
eat?
No.
Do you eat the
I don't think you guys can hear this. It's just me.
dreams?
Do I eat the what?
Do you eat
Streams.
dreams?
Dreams. I can eat people's dreams?
No, just painful.
It's just us hearing half a conversation as well going, he's
Yeah,
finally
you
lost it.
guys. Yeah, well, I don't get it. I can eat people's
Matt's
dreams.
previous character was a spirit mage. You know what they were talking about. So that out of character must be so much.
Unfortunately, I don't know what my character right now doesn't know what we're talking about, so I can't say.
I out of character. I get it. I get it.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's just like
I can't interfere. It's just like shouted at you.
the spirits are what we eat. It
Only
would
I
be
could
wrong.
be a dream.
It would be wrong to eat things that we are not.
Go back to the dream eating.
Isn't this just kind of like cannibalism?
There are some that eat dreams. The spirits of nightmares, of hope,
Oh,
of youth.
okay. Do they want this?
Slumber.
Do they want this essence?
You would want a spirit of flame.
You know what? Where would I find one?
Wherever there is fire. Perhaps down below with the forge.
Oh! I'm going to the forge.
Or perhaps out in
I
the
run.
sun.
I'm going
The,
to the forge.
Well, he's finally lost it.
How did you like not let yourself out of this place? There's a door right there.
Who are you talking to right now?
The spirit.
You can't! I don't think you can. I think it's just me. I think it's a one-sided conversation.
well,
Guys-
it's a two-sided conversation
No, it's a one-sided
between you and
conversation.
I'll-
the
It's
spirit.
me
but no
and
one
the
else.
thing possessing me. That sounds
I
pretty
won't-
one-sided.
I won't interfere. You keep talking with the spirit.
I'm going downstairs.
He's lost it.
Conversation's been had.
So yeah,
Drinking
how
some
do we
alcohol on
get
the way.
this matter? Like, turn back to the matter at hand.
I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm holding some tass and some alcohol in my hand, I guess. Going down to the forge.
It's a bit concerning.
Okay, so I will say that there's no spirit physically that's like on this side of the wall, the forge.
Gotta get the other side of the forge.
Yeah, it'd be
Is it
you
on
have to go
fire?
to the sunburn.
If the forge is on fire, it's gonna be hard to crawl through.
It's a forge. So there is fire.
What if it's just out right now?
So currently the gauntlet strength, the distance between here and the other side is 3, which is equivalent to a -1 to any to cross the world.
Oh, that's easy. But I don't know if I can do stuff like that. I only have 2 spirit.
While you're figuring that out, and go to the rest of the group.
I kind of want to get some mana. Is there a way that like someone is able to get the mana out of this coal? I turn to the prime mage.
Eat it.
I'm like one dot off.
No.
I could
Well,
spend it.
Is the Hallow? Is it still dormant?
The Hallow is dormant, yes.
Damn.
It's yeah. If you leave a Hallow creating enough, once it hits a certain capacity, it's just like I can't pump out anymore.
Me
How do you
tired.
restart it? Do you get rid of some of the tasks or something?
You can give me a roll to see
Oh.
if you know.
Okay. Is this a cult?
Yeah, I'd say a cult.
Is this related to superstition in any way?
No.
I'm not surprised. I got 1 success.
Wow.
The most straightforward way is through a method known as the Hallow Dance. But which is it's a prime patterning spell, which obviously is beyond your current means. The other means of doing it are more manual. Now, part of it does mean clearing out some of the tasks. Once you clear it all out, that may blockage. If it's a severe enough dormancy, that won't be enough. But you won't really know unless you investigate further or try it. In which case, you may need something to redirect a ley line into it. But there's already 2 ley lines there. So hopefully it should have a high potency of magical energy getting into it. Dispelling any abyssal stuff. Ritually doing things that would empower its symbolisms. So doing lots of fire magic around it, or doing things around it to invoke inspiration. But hopefully it'll be enough to
Yeah, I was thinking more about my Hello, to be
clear out
honest.
the.
Because I assume the same thing has happened there, even though I haven't checked on it yet.
There's a high likelihood that it's hit
Yeah.
its. What is? How many dots is your Halo?
3.
Okay, so, oh, it is, okay. So I think it's always 3 times its thing. So once it hits 9 in TAS, that's when it would get blocked and go dormant. Which then that gets 3 per day. So after about 4 days alone, it gets blocked. So whenever you've gone for 5 days, you're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So theoretically, if you've removed or get out all the tasks, then
I tell everyone else this. Just so we're all on the same page. Except maybe Experience, because he's not here.
Oh, whoa.
okay. So well, that's. Do you guys do anything or?
I'm
Well,
trying,
was
man.
gonna
I
head to
really
my-
am.
I was gonna head to my Hello and maybe start doing it there. I don't know what my task would be, so maybe it's slightly more edible. Who knows?
Yeah.
Unless you guys want to talk about anything else, like are we doing anything about King right now?
Not right now. I'm checking the gift he sent.
Yeah.
If I can
Maybe
find
figure out
it.
what the gift is.
So it sounds like maybe we go off and do our own thing, meet back here tomorrow or something?
Yeah, let's meet back tomorrow. We need rest.
You're telling me I'm just downstairs doing something and then everyone left. I was gonna meet
Sounds
tomorrow.
like-
Where'd everyone go?
You just,
Oh,
had a conversation
I'm
with
still
yourself and then ran off. Like what?
Oh, I'll see you down at the forge eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Thanks.
Yeah.
Ah.
The
I get a feeling that you're a bit more responsible these days.
So I'll say that the around the back, you can see there's a plot that's been dug. Someone has recently dug up or buried something in your backyard. That's the only clear sign of tampering you can see.
What the heck? Who dug a hole in the back? They're trying to steal
At
our
your
water
house.
pipes.
Yeah, water.
Doesn't seem to be anything inside.
That's
Sorry,
what?
there's nothing inside
That's
the.
what?
There's nothing inside your house that when it comes to looking for.
Oh, he said
The only
tampered
sign
with,
of
probably.
tampering is that someone has buried something in your backyard.
Oh. 'Cause you cut out and it kind of sounded like that's the only thing that's it's made a noise.
Okay.
He was just digging holes in my backyard and burying it like treasure. Okay, time to go. Time to go digging.
A body.
You can see that it seems that the burying is only surface. Someone was very lazy about basically just clear enough to you can see that something's been dug, and then there's undug dirt, and then the object. So it's highly likely that the object was ordered down there, and the digging was performative, so that you would know where to look. Within it is a small case like a briefcase. Do you open the briefcase?
I'm gonna mage set the briefcase first, but like last gifts haven't been too bad.
Okay. So you do not see any magic on the briefcase itself, because your mage side is very much aligned of like the feng shui proper flow of fate and destiny and energy and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So I think you'll see that this is another path that could lead you to your correct destination, but it's definitely not the path you necessarily walk. So it's a slight little separate bump, little section of the path.
Hmm.
If you open it, within you find what looks to be a lighter that does detect to your prime sight as being some sort of imbued item. Your forces magic tells you that it is enchanted with sort of fire magic of some kind. It doesn't take too long for you to make, like within like 10-15 seconds, to see that when you use it, that it doesn't have an accelerant.
Infinite lighter.
It is just create fire.
Huh. I compare it to my candle.
From what you can see, there's very fundamentally different magic. So your candle is it is permanently enchanted with do not go out, do not need fuel.
Yep.
This is creates mundane fire that will go out at normal rates, but it creates it from nothing.
Right.
So it's different in utility theory. Also, you can control the amount, but it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
You can also like make it at a range. Would be the
Huh. Sort of just like, yeah, a lot of our time will just be like experimenting, but it's
Oh, it's a lighter.
an infinite lighter.
That's just between you and me.
Are you here with me, just like
No.
examining the gift?
No, I'm just adding commentary.
Just looking out like the window.
Yeah, what an idiot. Anyway, trying to get back to my thing now.
So you're at the forge. Within, you can see that the fabric of the like you just know, there's fire spirits here, but I can't actually reach them.
What if I made it open, the area? Is it resonant?
So everything is resonant. If you make it open, then it's like just open in general. Then anything can use it.
So it'll be like non-fire stuff can come through.
You could theoretically, I don't see an issue with like personally limiting it to just make the fire open. The fire stuff, that sounds fine to me.
Yeah, I want to do that.
So that would mean that if anything wants to manifest, that it can.
It does, because I have a gift for
Only
it.
it has the power to manifest across them.
I've got a gift of one essence for it. Surely wants to show up for that. Would you like me to roll?
Give me
or-
a gnosis, just give me a quick gnosis spirit roll, just to see.
I got a success.
Okay. I think
What?
I think it's not going to be instant.
Yeah, I then wait.
How
have
long are you
alcohol.
willing to wait?
I drink. How much alcohol is in these bottles, Danny?
Me? Am I the alcohol person in the group?
Not really,
The
but
alcohol mage.
this was from the gambling den area, wasn't it?
You know, real life, I know nothing about alcohol, so
Yeah, in real life, you know nothing about gambling either.
50% alcohol.
What?
You get
Holy
20%.
Christ!
Holy
Got nothing, man.
Jesus Christ!
So I'd like to try it.
I mean, it's
Well-
illegal to have any alcohol, so I think you'd like go all the way.
You can
right?
put in 50% if you want. It's just a lot, man.
But was it like paint stripper?
It's paint thinner. Yeah,
50% alcohol's like not like undoable. I've seen it around.
it's fine. No matter what it is, I'll stomach through it.
Okay, after about maybe 3 minutes,
You die because you drink too much alcohol.
you see
Not
some of
technically.
the heat of the forge ripples, and let's see. Is there a special
Whoa.
thing that does it rip a hole in reality, or does it? Yeah, I think it just comes across. I don't think it's powerful enough to have the whole thing. So, the heat shimmers until what looks to be an Asia, basically. Like, picture
Oh, nice.
a blacksmith with like a fire beard.
Hello.
You can only see this in your spirit side.
Okay.
You have come with an offering.
I got an essence for you, buddy.
It squints with suspicion.
I'm
And
trying
what
to
do
get rid
you
of the
desire for this offering?
Nah. You're good. Seem like a nice guy. I actually, I gotta run a question by you really quickly. Are you an abyssal?
I am not of the depths.
You're cool then. Don't worry. Take it. You're good. Just don't upset the other spirit, and I think you'll be all right.
Hmm. The spirit that is not a spirit.
What?
Is that what you were speaking of?
I don't know.
With Abyssal?
Oh, what? No. Huh? I'm confused. Spirit that's not a spirit. I'm not a spirit. Is that what you're asking?
I am
Make
not
every
one.
conversation challenging.
I am not familiar enough with this tongue to know what you speak. If
Right,
all you
so this.
all you desire is to give me this offer, accept.
All right, cool. I don't know how to do that, but
You just cast the channel spell.
can I cast that?
Yeah. You
Channel
can.
S. Oh yeah, it's the thing I already cast.
Yeah. It's just, you just do it in the other direction.
Boom. Let me cast it again. Man, this would be really awkward if it failed. Hey.
Yeah. I don't think we'll have it because you've just rolled. Okay, you rolled 4 successes.
rolled.
Okay. So you can definitely put that essence there.
Boom. There you go, buddy. What's your name?
Radiant softened steel.
Sure, man. My name is You can call me Murph if you really want. I don't know. Do you do shadow names? Is that a thing?
We have many. I have in the shadow.
What? The what? Cut out.
Oh, sorry. I said I have earned my name in the shadow. If that is what you mean.
I don't think I earned my name. Huh. Well, this has been a great chat.
I think you're going
You
to say
drink
that he's,
alcohol?
distracted from you, and begins to look around the forge area, the blacksmithing area.
No, I don't want to upset Jean Dow. I don't want him to take anything.
He's like shoving his hand into the very and stretching his fingers. Not like inhumanly stretched, but just like as if you're just like stretching your hand out.
Do you drink alcohol? Made of fire.
John Dow, I assume you don't drink and Smith.
I'm drinking Smith.
Definitely not.
Drinking Smith.
Then he will say, I know not of what you speak.
Ah, I got you. Alright, Mr. Radiance. I'd like to... Wait here! I'm gonna run upstairs and get a cup.
Oh no, why?
What did you say?
I said why.
I don't know. I'm making friends. I'm no longer megalomaniacal. Let me have these moments.
While this is happening, we know that Snake Eyes is headed over to their hallow to hopefully try.
After like 5 minutes, I would have come back and said, "Forgot my knife," and I pick it up on the ground and then put back.
Okay.
I feel like it's just because they would not have remembered that they managed to throw it. Be like, wait a second.
I like to imagine you see me running upstairs and be like, oh, hi, I'm just grabbing a cup. Or 2 cups and then leaving. Back downstairs.
While this is happening, I'm curious, what is Chandao doing? Did they go back to their house or?
Yeah, they're gonna look for the gift.
Okay. So in that case, I'll say that your gift, it appears to be inside the house. It appears to be a bottle on the table. A wine bottle.
Okay.
Next to it sits an envelope.
I shall read it.
Cast death on anyone who reads it.
I prepared explosive runes this morning. So what the note simply states that do not open this bottle until you are ready to use it. I have heard that you have been searching for this for a long time.
Could it be?
Ominous. At the mage site, the bottle then.
Okay. Your matter sight tells you that it appears to be a mundane bottle. Death sight, there does appear to be a spell on sort of the bottle to a degree. But it's not like it's more the inside of the bottle that's important and its contents. Your death sight tells you what the magic on the inside of the bottle is. It is a soul jar.
Oh.
That has a soul in it.
Oh.
A soldier.
What
A
sort of
soldier? Like in the
soul-
war? Like I was?
You weren't in the war.
A veteran.
I miss my wife. Did I ever, Radiance, did I ever tell you about my wife?
Cool. So yes, Matt, John has a soul in a wine bottle.
Drink it. Drink it. It feels so good to have 2 souls at once.
You know that if uncorked, the soul will go out.
Okay.
Not unless you put your mouth over it.
Is
They
it
rise into
just
your
a
lungs.
mundane soul?
If you examine it with your death sight, yeah, the soul appears to be a mortal soul of some kind, not awakened.
How
Okay.
did he get it? Maybe I don't think this was an ethically acquired soul.
You can see some, like, the soul doesn't have memory, necessarily hold the personhood, but personhood can rub off onto it. What you can sort of get the vibe of is this was a soul of someone who went through hardships, and you can see that it is a soul that was maybe a fighter. Not necessarily, you don't know whether or not.
Cut out.
I'm not sure how far back to go.
Whether or not
Whether or not it is a metaphorical fighter or literal, you're not sure.
I'm gonna have to put that on the metaphorical shelf and deal with that later.
Okay. So, Mike, you're trying to. Experience is trying to have a drink with the flaming blacksmith spirit.
Yeah, Mr. Radiance. I forgot the second half of his name, so that's what I'm calling him.
Softens steel.
I didn't ask for it.
He turns and looks at you, come back down, with an eyebrow raised. What is the purpose of this?
Or drink. I hold out towards him.
Is this merely symbol? He puts his hand out and to reach for it. The hand passes through, but you can see like the water slightly like starts to, the cup warms up a bit in your hand, but otherwise.
Oh, you can't touch it. Oh. No, I'll fix it, don't worry. God, I'm not wearing my glasses, all these spells hurt to read. I want to cast Make the Spirit Tangible to Touch Stuff spell.
Oh, is that a 2-dot spell?
I don't know! I can't read! There's one that, hold on. Hold on. The spell renders the subject's flesh solid to spirits in twilight, allowing them to interact with them physically. There's a 2-dot.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was kind of hoping to do it the opposite way.
That sounds reasonable to me.
It's like a drink. Let me help you out. I'll give you the drink. Don't even worry about it, dog. I feel like dog is not represented at the time period, but just feels right for experience to say. I want to advance the duration.
Okay.
Let me roll. I love rolling. I'll high speech it even. And I'll use my tool even. I might get a bit burnt touching him, but that's alright. I got 1 success on my roll.
It's all you need.
Ow, 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 ow. That's me touching him to cast a spell. It? Them? I don't really know. Anyway. Now drink.
And he looks down at it in his hand. He leans back and begins to drink it. It turns to steam as he does, so only some of it goes down.
Yeah, you can get more if needed.
Actually, no. I guess it's flammable, so like.
It ignites.
Yeah, I think it'd be like a gout of flame.
Just suck down the flame. You're made of fire. You'll be alright with that, right?
And he puts the cup down. This action, it is one of. He's thinking over, like the word. He's trying to think of allies. Is that you seek alliance?
You can call whatever you want, man. I'm just having a good time. I'm just chilling, hanging out.
There is no need for chill at this time.
Sorry, is that like a slur to you or something? No, I'm just relaxing, you know? Just enjoying life.
Relaxing seems premature.
Why? What?
The work must be done. Then you relax. Then the chill.
He understands what chilling is. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm chilling. I was working, and I invited you to relax. So therefore, that's not vocabulary. Experience. Yeah. Full stop.
So I think we'll end this scene here.
I'm just trying to have a good time.
His perspective is a bit limited on certain things. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this session. You guys have dealt sort of with the abyssal problem. Experience has got an abyssal condition that they've half resolved, I believe.
Yeah, I just need to get rid of 1 mana.
Jean Dao now finally has a soul. After, I mean, they already had at least one, but I assume they didn't want to pull. They couldn't pull their own out because they're a mage, right? That was.
Yeah.
I feel like Jean Dao would use their own soul.
And I won't be able to manipulate it.
I think everyone's gotten a gift now for Snake Eyes. Is that correct?
Yeah, I haven't got mine yet.
Okay. So we'll have to find out what that is next.
Next time
Next session. Who knows?
on what's this? Ah!
The name is Dragon Ball Z. Next
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
on
but
Dragon
what's the
Ball
name
Z.
of our show? This on
Oh, Razor's Edge.
Razor's
Razor's
Edge. Yeah,
Edge.
there you go.
You have to do
You
the
do it
Dragon
like
Ball.
really dramatically though.
Yeah, you need to do the like Dragon Ball Z voice. Next time on on
have to say
Razor's
Razor's
Edge.
Yeah.
If it was
Woo!
last session, we ought to end with the JoJo one, but can't do that. There's nothing, no big twisty thing or anything, so I can't end it like that.
Make a big twist.
Oh no.
Okay. So Snake Eyes, you arrive at your hallow.
I'm going to my Hallow.
You arrive at your hallow, and you find. Okay, so you don't see, you see the common things. The normal people are around, but they're all huddled around someone who is not child height, so they stand out. The person they're huddled around, and it is Joan.
Oh,
It's pretty surprising.
it is surprising.
Okay, and that is where we'll end this session.
Play the song.